Hello everybody, this is Aquaria Amethyst. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is well and blessed. So, check this out, right? I was actually in the process of making the video for the Leo Aries Sagittarius collective. I just got finished doing the channel messages for the Pisces. If you haven't checked it out, check it out now. I was actually halfway through, finishing up with the channel message for Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. While I was doing these fire signs, my phone began to overheat, and it shut down the app that I'm using to record this message with. Now, if that ain't a coincidence, I don't know what is. Well, anybody that personally know me know I don't believe in coincidences. Okay, I did the Pisces one, and I don't know, my battery was just overheating, and it just shut down like while I was in the middle. I was like 10 minutes in, and I had to do all this over again. But because it didn't save, because I was in the process of doing this channel message, and it overheats and shuts down, and I had to turn off my phone. It's still a little heated right now. Hopefully we can get through this without any interruptions, because this is crazy. Like, I'm doing the fire signs, and then my phone literally overheats and shuts down. Like, it's crazy. How ironic, right? So anyway, we have the Fire Nation here, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And for this particular, Leo was highlighted in this, in this channeling. Out of the fire signs, Leo was at the forefront of this, which doesn't surprise me, I guess, being that my divine masculine is a Leo. So let me just hop right into this. The angel numbers that are highlighted for this divine masculine collective Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is 1111, 777, 944, and 1010. Those are the angel numbers that I picked up on with that, with this fire sign collective. I'm also going to be reading small snippets of these little divine love letters from this divine love letter collection. It's a 3-volume book. It's by a woman named Bella Tanks. She's on YouTube. Her channel is called Divine Love Crystal Grid, and she made this oracle book, which I found very comforting to use during my separations. I have not used this book in a long time and decided to pull it out, to add on to my own channeled messages. And actually, I didn't even read them yet, and I'm gonna wait until after I'm done doing my own channel message. Being that if I'm surprised if it corresponds with my own message, like I did in the Pisces reading. I was surprised because it corresponded. I pull a letter from this book for each zodiac sign I'm reading in for. So there's that. And then I pulled 8 cards, 4 from the Kipper deck, 4 from the Romance Angel Oracle deck. What I got for the Kipper deck was the Thief, Distant Horizon, Mature Woman, and Poverty. And for the Angel for the Angel Oracle cards, I got give your relationship a chance, Deception, This Could Be the One, and Past Life Relationship. Again, if I get cut off during this message, I'm sorry. But yeah, my phone had got overheated while doing fire signs at that. It was like, I feel like the energy I get from that is like it's so much pressure on them to wake up and to do what they need to do with their divine feminines. That's what I got. It's like they're boiling over. Like you can only put a lid on this shit, but for so long, divine masculine fire signs, I'm just letting you know if you come across this channeled message or whatever the case may be, you can only put up and cover this shit up but for so long until you explode and boil over. That's what I'm getting from this. So let's get on to this reading. It goes, where do I begin? Because even as I know I need to deliver you these messages, I choke up on my words. I'm puffed up with pride and ego. I have a lot of layers to shed through, I do not know how to express my feelings very well. I've been hiding under a mask my whole life. My whole life, I was told who I was supposed to be instead of allowing myself to figure out who I am supposed to be. I just go along with whatever my family told me to do. I didn't have a very good upbringing. Yes, my family is close, but we have our fair share of demons. My parents were in relationships, but they were not loyal or faithful to each other. I struggle with intimacy and passion because I wasn't raised around a positive outview of what love and intimacy is. I didn't grow up with much. I don't come from a family with a lot of money. So I live a life of a criminal. I stole, I entered gang life. I've done a lot of unspeakable dark things. I've even killed people. Yikes. Okay. But I don't think I have to tell you that, the kind of man I am. I didn't grow up with a very deep, big spiritual background. The only thing about spirituality, as far as I know, is the Christian church. I don't know of any of these things you speak of. Twin flames, soulmates, past lives, so on and so forth. But yet, being with you and being around you is opening me up to things that are impossible to be real. Or are they? I see the signs, I see the synchronicities. I feel you with me all the time, but I try to ignore it the best I can by entering other relationships, purposely hurting you and pushing you away. Pushing you away until I can't take it anymore and have to come back to you for a brief time because your energy relights the flame. Your presence, gives him nourishment because he's so drained by the karmic lifestyle he's been living that now that this connection has come to an intimate level, he knows where he's getting his fuel from to go on. And a lot of the matrix twins, a lot of them that are tethered to the matrix deeply, tend to do that. They could go a while without being around the divine feminines until they can't be away from her anymore, and they come back, feed off of that so they could keep going on. It's basically like a car on the go, but when the gas tank starts to go on E, you got to go back to the gas station. That's basically what's happening here with this collective. Tell me how I know. So, when I came to you, understand that I didn't expect it to go deep as it did. I didn't expect to fall in love with you. The plan was to hit it and quit it, but something, I fell in love. That's why I told you I loved you first. And when I realized I told you I loved you first, I had to go. The spiritual life, this spiritual thing you are, this isn't the life I envision. Like, he doesn't get it. He doesn't understand this. The man I am, none of this makes sense to me at all. They say that a man truly knows who his wife is, and I'm going to just let my walls down and keep it 100 with you. I know you are the one. Funny thing is I always knew it would seem that way. I feel like I've known you from a past life. I feel like I've known you forever. You're so different from all the other women I've been with. Don't think I don't recognize that, even though I pretend, because boy, I pretend very well, don't I? I know you think I don't love you, and that wasn't, and that was the point. I didn't want you to know, so you could go away, move on and leave me alone, so this shit can leave me alone. So basically, he slipped up by saying he loves his divine feminine, like he didn't want that to come out. So he tried to mask that with other things by hurting you, ghosting you, giving this cold demeanor, like he just doesn't care. I put up a wall, I put up a mask my whole life. And around you, I can't pretend. Even in doubt, even after all I've done, you still love me. You won't give me up, because real love is not seen, it is felt. You can feel what my soul is saying. You know the truth, even though you sometimes thinking to doubt, even though you resent me, even though sometimes you hate me, you still love me through all the bullshit. So how this divine masculine is acting, it's giving off confusing signals to the divine feminine. It's like she's in doubt, but she can't ignore what her soul is telling her because of what his soul is telling her soul, her higher self, and it's like you don't seem like you care at all, but in the same sense, I feel the bond, I feel the love, I feel the connection, that I know this is real. Even though, the 3D situation, fucks with her or what may have you. Something in me is telling me that I should just give this a try and stop running from it. I don't know what to expect from any of this, because this is different. This is not familiar to me. This takes me out of my comfort zone. So I keep running towards everything that keeps me comfortable. Better to deal with the devil than the devil you don't. Than the devil you don't, I guess. But in the same breath, that's something, there's something so at home when I'm with you, when I'm around you. The safest place I've ever felt also feels like the most unsafe place, because I'm not used to having what you give me. You're opening me up to things that just seem so unreal, so untrue. Twin flames, soulmates, reincarnation, past lives, being here before, having memories of us from past lives, something that's impossible to me. I'm not a big believer in any of that shit, but yes, somehow these feelings, these memories are coming to the surface. Things about my interest in this are coming to the surface. It's like you opened something up, broke something in me, and released something and made it free. Like that overheat with the phone, like, my phone overheating. It's like you made the volcano erupt. Like, it's crazy. Like, I've been paying attention to a lot of stuff, a lot of details and things around me. So it goes on to say, I hate that you can see past my facade. I hate that you forced me to take off this mask. You are trying to reach my soul. I am not used to any woman trying to make me feel this naked. Trying to get inside my mind, my feelings, my deep thoughts that I hide. You are different. You are not looking for anything superficial with me. You just want me. You want all of me. You want what's inside. I'm scared to give in and give you that. I've never handed that over to anyone I've been with. Rather, I thought I was in love with her or not. I have never let my walls down that far. And you think you can come along and just tear them down and get inside, right? There I go, being in pride and ego again. Well, what can you say? Old habits die hard, baby. To be honest, I don't know what to do about our connection. I'm involved with someone else at the moment, but things aren't what they appear to be. Like I said, I don't go like I said, I just go back to things that are familiar because I don't know anything else to run to. I don't know anything about being anything else other than who I've always been, even if it is this mask. I'm with other women, but it's not the same. I still think about you. I still do truly love you. I just don't know how to show it in the way you need me to. And I'm sorry for that. I'm so sorry I hurt you. I didn't mean to break your heart. I do love you. When I told you I love you, I meant that shit. I meant that shit to you. Hear me. I really do mean it. I just don't know how to show it to you in a way you need me to. Please forgive me for everything. Forgive me for this. I don't know when I'll see you again. Hopefully soon we'll be reunited and can actually talk about this. Expect to bump into me again. Expect a message or phone call. I will reach out eventually. I know I can't keep running from this, no matter how much I pretend. This isn't. Hold on, I'm sorry. No matter how hard I pretend, this isn't real. And I know at some point I'm going to have to come forward and talk to you about this. These spiritual things that I'm being awakened up to, only you can provide me with the answers. I can only get me but so far with what I'm picking up and feeling now. Again, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry. I never meant to be so cold. I miss being with you. I miss kissing you and touching you. I miss so much of that. I miss most of all feeling the way you love me. This has got me feeling some type of way. I'm not used to being this open, but I know I have to be because I know this is not going to go away. A love like this never usually do. Until next time, you are in my heart. I love you. And that's how that channel message, ended. But yeah, there's a lot of heat, a lot of pressure I'm getting from the fire sign, the Fire Nation. There's a lot of pressure on his part. I feel like spiritually they are pressuring him to do what he need to do. Hence is the overheating of my phone, right? So that was very interesting little snippet they put in there with the overheating of the phone for the fire signs. That was very interesting. Because God knows, like, when I lost half of what I was reading to you guys, I was so mad. Like, wow. I had to do it all over again. But it is what it is. So the Divine Love Letter I channel, well, not me channeling, that I got from this book that I picked up on to pick from this book. And this one is, I think, from, volume 3. Divine Love Letters from Bella Tanks is letter 152, and this is from Leo. Letter 152. It says that I love you. You are my most special lobster. The love of my life. Very disorderly life. That's what's going on at the moment. A lot of disorder. I feel all jumped up, like I've got a lot of pieces to sort out, but I can see why I needed to sort out. But I can see why I need to sort them out, because ultimately I want to be with you. You fit me. We make our own jigsaw. I love how we feel together. Like when that happens, the world stops and nothing else matters. That's from Leo. Aries from volume 3, letter 34. So Aries is letter 34. Okay, so let's see what letter 34 reads. And mind you, I have not read these prior to doing the video, so I'm just as surprised as you. There's so much I want to say and so much I want to say sorry for. Sorry that I didn't realize all of this before. Realize what I was giving up on. Realize what I was giving up on me. It was that I was giving up on or running away from. I realize that now, but I just couldn't explain what was happening to me. I didn't understand it, and I certainly didn't know it was all about you. All I did know, it was very strange, intense, and overwhelming feeling when I was with you, and I knew when I'd never experienced before or would ever again. But it was also new to me. I guess I'd never let my feelings get the better of me before, and now that's all I can seem to focus on, my feelings for you. That's from Aries. The next one is from Sagittarius from volume 2, and that is letter 89 from volume 2. So this one reads, you are a beautiful flower, a rose blooming in my heart, the petals fluttering inside me, opening me up to who I truly am, the awakening and blooming of my soul into my physical body. Boy, what a process it has been, and not an easy one. I have felt entangled by thorns trying to keep me trapped in my fears, but I am finding the light. I am cutting away the ties to my old life that has kept me trapped in the dark. Believe that this is our time. This is our moment to let our light shine bright and be a part of this beautiful love journey. So it's interesting how those 3 letters kind of corresponds with my own channeled love letter I got the download from today writing. That's very interesting. Oh wow, this is something. Like, these are very exciting. Like, I really enjoyed doing these channeled messages. I really did. Like, they're very beautiful, very inspiring, and it gives me the opportunity to tap into and help my own spiritual gifts grow. I still have 2 more to go to. The earth signs and the air signs left. And those 2, I gotta admit, those 2 were my favorite ones. Okay? It had a little more comedy. It was a little well more put together there. Like, I enjoyed doing the channel messages for the earth sign masculines and the air sign masculines. It was funny. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of parts in there that will make you crack up. Like, whoever those messages resonate with, I can't wait until you make a comment and make yourself known. Like, because those were funny. So until next time, I hope you're all well and staying blessed and staying prayed up. If you haven't joined my channel, you're welcome to join here. Here you are family, and may God's peace be with you.